some candles, some big chunky boy candles. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome to a weekend vlog. I thought I would do a weekend vlog with you because it is a long weekend, because I've just left my boyfriend's house. David's left his house, so because I wanted some time by myself in the afternoon and he wanted some, you know, him time, and that's totally nice. I like having a bit of like me time sometimes, and just time to just kind of decompress and yada yada yada. So I thought I'd do a kind of weekend vlog with you. What I wanted to do, sorry I'm leaning on something, and there's a couple things I want to do while I'm not at home yet, because tonight I'm going to a friend's house and we're all playing, some friends and I are playing at like board games, and so in between now and then, my afternoon, it's currently 2 o'clock and I have to be there at like 6:30, so I've got a while. I thought we could pop to Ikea. My beautiful friend Tash got me this $100 Ikea voucher recently for my birthday, which was like a month ago, and I thought it'd be fun if we went and checked out Ikea together, like just a little, just spend time by myself with you guys, but by myself, just kind of going around Ikea. And because David and I are moving soon, which I think after Ikea I'll do a sit down with you guys in the car. We can get a cute drink and I'll update you on life, because I feel like lately I have not been updating you. I have not been doing like lively vlogs or anything, so I thought that'd be good. And yeah, but Ikea I wanted to go check out because I want to get us some like standard cleaning utensils that all kind of look the same, because I have a whole Pinterest board on like what I want our place to look like. And I'll show you what some of like the cleaning stuff looks like. Looks like this. Like, how cute is that? I love the little like dustpan. I love the little brush, like the little container. Obviously it's hard when I don't know what space we'll be in, so I have to be conscious not to buy things that are space sensitive. Like, we could have a really small cleaning cupboard, or we could have a really big one, so it doesn't make sense to get too many small little things. But either way, I felt like going to Ikea and spending my voucher. And we'll see if we go to Mecca afterwards, because I want to get something for my hair. I'm thinking some sort of like styling mousse or something, so that when I'm doing like drying my hair with drying my hair with my Dyson, like there's a bit more going on. There's a lot more kind of products I want to start buying. I thought we'd go along and do that. So I think that sounds like a lovely day's vlog. So I shall get up maps to get to Ikea. Where's the nearest one? Ikea. Yeah, I know that, Ikea. It's going to take me 20 minutes. Ugh, love that. Let's go. Alright, we're at Ikea. I'm just going to film on my phone. It's the bike. Being really loud. Alright. Over there. Good. And because it's the weekend, every man and his dog is here, especially with their kids, so everyone's like running around. Oh, but here we are. These would be so cute for like organizing like all the dishwasher tablets and different sponges. That's such a cute idea. Okay, I really like these. What are these? Box Upper Tara White, $2.75. $2.75. Maybe I should get like 3 of these. Done. We're gonna make decisions, guys. We're gonna make decisions. So let's grab this one. This one, or should I get 4? They're stackable, so that's cute. I'll do that. Those 3. Also, let's grab one of these baskets, because I don't know what I'll be grabbing, and you never know. So we're gonna look like a silly little person carrying this around. So now, we look like this. The little boxes. Hello. I just grabbed my phone in the basket. But I thought this little setup was really, really cute, and just to look, It has a little hot plate. How cute is that? I love that. I'll see if David likes it, but that is so cute. I've just seen the cutest little clock and I'm obsessed. Look how cute it is. It's so cute and pretty. Anyone who could say an Ikea word, you're amazing. I can't say them. I cannot say Ikea words. These are all so hard. Like, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a cute, very darky vibe living room. Very nice. If you like this kind of vibe, it's kind of like outdoor, indoor as well. But very nice. All right, let's keep going. All right, I think we're finally getting to the section I want to get to. Kitchens and hopefully cleaning nearby. This one is so cute. Such my vibes. Oh my god, the honey pots. Oh, a little kettle. That's so cute. It's got like a, this is my dream sink, is a like farmer's sink. I love it so much. And then I love how the pots are like hanging on the wall. They become like a feature. I think these are so cute. These are quite nice. Oh, I could buy one. We'll see. I feel like that's kind of just like a, oh, it's coming apart. Oh my god. That's kind of just like a flower pot. We'll see. But then we have a whole lot of different dishes in there. Oh, I've destroyed it. I have destroyed it. Let me fix it. Oh my god, now that I've fixed it, I've actually realized what it is. Fermentation batch. And that's a fermentation batch as well for bread. That's such a cute idea. That's so cute. I found what I wanted, except I don't know if they sell it here. But this is kind of a dishwashing thing that I want. See, I love how it looks. I think it's so chic and classic with the wood and even on the metal. Oh, that's so cute though. Yeah, if I can find this, I'll get it. Honestly, Ikea is never ending. I still didn't find the things I want except that brush, and I can't find it. So I think it must be downstairs where you pick up everything to buy it. Currently in all the chairs. I just want laundry. I do also really want coat hangers, like wooden ones, but these are $8 for 8, whereas you can get $10 for 20 from Amazon. So just to know. Okay, just going down the elevator. We've grabbed some things, but we're going to the market hall, which has got like everything. They didn't really have like a laundry place, so I was very confused. All right, we should be on ground now. And so now let's have a look at all the marketplace. Which door's gonna open? Doors opening. Stand here for these ones. Here we go. So we're in the market hall, and again, like I mentioned, the coat hangers are not are too expensive, and I don't need any of these. Whole containers. I don't really need containers. And I still don't know what the dish thing is. This is going to annoy me a lot. Oh my god, I found them. That's how they go. That's so cute. Right, you're in the basket. And yeah. Anything else that I want? Oh, there's a green one where you put the soap in it, which I do not love because it looks ugly as, but if you like it, it is. That's what it's called. I do not know the price of it because that's pointing down, so sorry. What I'm envisioning, which I don't think they have, is like also other clear containers that are stackable and you can slide them out. That's it. Well, that wasn't as productive as I thought, so I'm going to pay for these, but not before going into the as is, or like the section where some things are broken or like running out. So it's like the section like you've just got to visit before you leave Ikea. This little bit, it's always like off to the side, so gotta check it out. And they've got like broken things, like something that is like running out, or it's like missing like one screw, or second hand, that kind of thing. So it's like so many things you can get. If you wanted it, it could be in here, and you may need to go to like Bunnings or like a hardware store and just buy one more screw, or like give it a tiny bit of paint on one scratch. You can get it half the price if you're willing to put in the time and the effort. But I don't think they have the little dustpan that I want, and I have no idea if that's Ikea. I don't think it's Ikea, but I was really thinking that Ikea would have a cute little wooden dustpan. I am mistaken. All right, we are back in the car. I'm gonna take my bracelets off. And I am so impressed with myself that I did not take a single sip of my Boost juice until now because I was like, I want to wait because this is a Boost flavor that I've never tried before and I want to try it and show you my reaction live on camera. And I also did not take a single bite of my sushi, so we're gonna have a sit down and like a catch up on my life and everything I've been doing and what's happening. But I need to try this. So this is where's my phone? This is, I'm also going to show you everything that I did buy from Ikea. But this is the lychee love and berry, mango nectar, raspberry, lychee, mango, frozen coconut cream, and ice. So it is a vegan one. And I just happened to see it and I was like, oh, that'd be nice to try. Oh my gosh. That is so yum. And like healthier for you. And you can see how pink it is. You can just see down the bottom. This is so good. I think I found a new favorite. Yum. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I also moved car spots so that there would be more light. So now I'm near like the open air. And I got a teriyaki chicken roll and a prawn and avocado. So I'm gonna eat one and then we can chat. Very happy. So I think I'm going to show you what I bought from Ikea first and then we can dive in to talking about life. But I have decided not to go to Chadstone and go to Mecca and get something for my hair because it was really busy in there today at Ikea. And I'm kind of like, I know myself, I've got a few hours, I think. Yeah, I've got a few hours before I could decide to go, but I've got a few hours before I have to go to my friend's house, or need to go. And I was like, I can just see myself getting stressed and getting anxious because there's just so many people and I'm trying to film at the same time. And I'm pretty much going for one thing. And I'm going to be in the city, house sitting next weekend. So I was like, oh, maybe I can just buy the hair product then. And just try and streamline my driving. I'll just have a hangout by myself for a little while. I could even go back up at the end of this video and like have a look around the other stores because that could be a really good idea. Hopefully maybe there's like a storage world. Whoa, my phone just buzzed. But highly recommend. So what I bought from Ikea. So first up, obviously I bought these. I'm gonna move that in there. Do not lose that. So I bought 3 of these little like plastic buckets. I've already got one of my hairs on it, of course. I couldn't tell you. I'll tell you how much they are. Actually, I will be able to tell you what they're called if I could say the name on here. So these were $2.75 each and I bought 3 of them. They are a Up-Datera box. So like a little plastic box. I thought that's such a good little, and they're stackable. Like obviously you can't use the bottom 2 if they're stackable, but I thought there's such a good little thing. If I've got something, an area that's short, I can put, thought it might be nice to have like sponges in there and different kind of kitchen cleaning utensils or laundry utensils in these ones. And then I will go separately and buy like I was mentioning, plastic buckets that are hopefully fully enclosed and have like something that you can like pull a drawer out, similar to, I think I showed you the Pinterest photo that I really liked. That one's a circular one. Ooh, there we go. That one's a circular one, but like you get the vibe of like, it's clear. Ooh, it's really bright apparently. It doesn't like my phone brightness. There we go, if you can kind of see that. And then you'll be able to see like the different smaller things you need. But I thought this is really good. And they're only $2.75 each. So I was like, no matter what, they're pretty much going to be used, even if they don't fit in a certain cupboard. I'm sure I'll be able to find somewhere to use, or some way to use these. And for $2.75 each, perfecto. I bought some little clips, which are clips for closing like packets of things. So, you know, if there's a packet of chips and you've only eaten half the bag and you want to keep the bag and there's no point in putting it in another container. Like, I don't know anyone that puts half a packet of chips in another container. But these clips are so good. See there, and they come in red or like a dark pink, a green, in the 2 larger sizes, and 2 smaller sizes there's a green similar shade and a like a very pale rose color. I think you can see that there. So these clips are great when you just want to close a packet of something and you don't want to move them into another packet. And you know, I thought it was really good to have those. Obviously not a laundry or a cleaning type thing, but again, like, so good. And these, like, a good thing to have in your kitchen, I think, or like almost a necessity. I've gotten so used to using them. So these are the Bavara, yes, seal packets, and it was $2. $2 for all those, for 16 of the big ones and 10 of the small ones. Like, I probably won't need another packet of these. Yeah, we'll see. Well, yeah, for 2 people living together, we're not going to need any more than this, so that's perfect. So that's the first 2 things I bought. Then I got some candles, some big chunky boy candles, and I don't know why. I love them. I do know why, because I don't want big fancy candles. Like, I obviously want some ones that smell really nice. I want some that like look nice but like don't have the crazy colors. And I wanted these because I thought it'd be really nice if I could have a couple of these in a corner, kind of going away nicely, just as a looking type thing. Like, obviously they won't smell nice at all, as in they won't smell, not that they won't smell nice. I'm sorry if you can hear all the cars driving around, but we'll have to deal with it. Oh, someone tooted. But I thought these were really cute just to have as a backup, or have as like I just feel like burning 3 candles just to have a nice, like, you know, if I want a date night at home. I obviously will go get some smaller candles because I want some thin, tall ones, but I quite like just the plain white. And I could always get a holder to put them in. Some beautiful silver holder type thing. It's very Ralph Lauren style. Because you know that I wear a lot of gold jewelry. But in my home, I have a lot of silver, and I think silver in a home for me feels very dated. Just for me, like, absolutely love it if you want to do it, and if you can rock it, that's amazing. I just, in my house, I'm just like, I could never get gold right, and I really tried, but silver I can do. Actually, I have my little gold clock. That's different because that's an antique-y type thing. Yeah, that's different. But don't mind a little bit of mixing metals in the house. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I thought these were just really cute. So here we are. Anyway, moving on. These were, so the Phenomen were $9. $9 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. That's so cheap. How good. Now, obviously, I got this bad boy, my little scrubbing brush. I have a feeling that this will probably one day break and I will need to buy another one. Just holding it now, I'm like, this could be quite flimsy, but that's okay. I'm quite happy to have it and see how I vibe with it. But I kind of liked that it had a long handle and I don't need to be holding something this big to try and wash my dishes. Also, David might not like it because of how tough the bristles are, and he might be like, I'm not washing my nice dishes with these, because he loves Le Creuset. I now have a Le Creuset dish because of him. He's like, and he loves his pots and pans. He has really nice ones. That's the kind of person he is. He loves cooking, and I reckon if I go, I want to clean them with this, he's going to be like, do not come within 10 feet of any dish with that scrubbing thing. It's going to destroy them. So we may have to end up compromising and finding something that I think's pretty and he thinks won't destroy his dishes. But I bought it anyway. So, because I thought it was cute and we got to get, you know, I'm going to spend this money anyway. So this was the, where does it say? Valvardad. Seriously, Valvardad. I cannot say this right. I'm so sorry to anyone who's Swedish, but that is it in the middle there. Valvardad. Is it dish scrubbing brush? Yeah, don't leave soaking in water because of the wood. But you gotta really twist it. Interesting. The Valvardad. How much was the Valvardad? Valvardad was $6. Yeah, if we don't end up not liking it, I'm not mad at $6, especially when the $6 was a gift. So, no man. Anyway, but last but not least, as I was on my way out and about to pay, I saw... I'm gonna have to somehow swap all of this. There we go. A big version of the bucket. So they have big versions as well, and these were able to be stacked. And if I show you one bucket in it, let's have a look-see, because I was holding everything in the thing. But goes in there nicely. Doesn't go as nicely lengthways, like it sits there but it's got a bit of a gap underneath. I don't know why you'd need to do that if you're putting stuff in there anyway, but like you can see the size difference there. That's the size difference. You over there. But yeah, I saw this, I was like, oh, why wouldn't I get a bigger one? So I'm thinking if these will fit in any like little cupboard for either the kitchen stuff or laundry stuff. Like imagining kitchen, I'm thinking sponges and cloths in one. I'm thinking, you know, I like to use gloves to wash my dishes because it's actually a lot better for your nails if you're not soaking them in water. So I have gloves, sponges, cloths, you know, I'd have to stack my like actual cleaning products, so like sprays and dishwashing liquid, maybe anything else that I might need. And then obviously I actually quite like the rotating one in that photo that I showed you, the little rotating circular one, and you can pull out all the little drawers and get your little tablets out for the dishwasher, so that's quite nice. But what else do they have in the photo? Yeah, they got 2 different types of sponges. Oh, like paper towel in this, that would be perfect, just stacked in nicely. Yeah, different spray bottles. But I thought that's a good thing to have. And so this one, the bigger one, where is the receipt, Lauren? Where did you put it? How did we lose it already? Oh, you got it underneath there. Okay. So the bigger one, which is called, doesn't say anything. Oh, this is just a number. So the other Uppadera box is $5.50. So for $5.50, for $5 to get a big bucket, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So total it came to $30.75, and I have $69.25 Australian left to spend. So I think once we actually move, I'll wait, see what kind of room we're dealing with, kind of space we're dealing with, and go from there. So that can all stack back in nicely. Now, what do you stack there? No, you're better off stacking there. And stack at the front. That's, no, you're better off going in the top here, and you can go down there. But that's everything. Oh, good. But it was nice just to, you know, have a bit of me time to walk around and have a look at Ikea. Though I do love going to Ikea with friends, because that's always fun to try and like look at everything. And I used to, like, we used to love Ikea as kids, especially when like mum and dad would let us like buy a few things and kind of like redecorate our rooms. It was quite a thing to like redecorate. I had a room that was almost entirely red. Like the walls were white, but I had a chair in my room that was red. All my bed sheets were red. My pillows were red, like, or like not solid red, but like had little details. And my, oh, what was it? I had an Ikea, like one of those like 8 cubed kind of like shelving units, and we bought the insert sliding boxes, and they were red. Like for some reason I was obsessed with red at the age of like 12. When every other girl loved like turquoise, I was like, nah, I want red. And Mum and Dad were like, okay. And I had a red room for a while and then got over it, obviously, as I got older as a teenager and was like, this is not my vibe anymore. But yeah, and we used to love Ikea and going around and going, I want this and this and this random thing and this random thing. And it really has some great stuff. Like, why wouldn't you go and buy all this, which is still really good quality? We'll see about this, whether or not this is really good quality. And it's so good. I will probably go and get rubbish bins from there because David does need a rubbish bin currently, but I don't want to buy him a rubbish bin until we move because I may go, I should have bought a different colour because a different colour goes better with the apartment. This is what I think about. Like, other people I know, like people I'm friends with are like, nah, I don't really care what it all looks like. I have fun like trying to get my apartment and styling my place or my space and like making it my own. And that's why I'm so excited about this next place is like I truly feel like it's going to be able to, the whole space is going to be able to be my own. Obviously with David, and when I say my own, I'm joining us together in that kind of sense. Because at my old apartment, it was just my bedroom that was purely mine because I could fully style that. The rest of the apartment already had majority of my roommate's stuff. Well, it was all her, like, living room stuff and kitchen stuff. And I was like, I can't bring anything in here because nothing will fit. So I couldn't style it how I would imagine it. Or how I could, like, see the space as mine. So I always kind of felt like a guest in the lounge room kind of thing. But talking about moving and creating spaces and creating like my own space, I thought I would give you, like, we could sit down now and have a chat about where that's at, because obviously I uploaded my video about my crazy roommate and how I got kicked out and all that fiasco months ago. I left there at the end of February, start of March. It was like the 29th of Feb, 1st of March kind of thing. So I ended up uploading a little while after. So I've been back with my parents all of March, all of April, all of May, and now it's June, so we're looking at month number 4. So yeah, I wanted to update you on what's happening. I can't tell you everything because like some things are private to my family, but I want to give you an update. We are waiting on something to happen or not happen, and I've been getting updates constantly, and I will tell you obviously, or maybe not tell you, well, depending on what happens, but we are looking to move in the next 2 to 3 months. That is the goal. I really, really want that, and I really, really need that because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my mental health is not suffering, but my mental and my physical health and everything else is kind of just like, sick of it. Not because of my family, I love them, but because I'm traveling so much, because so much of my life is still in the city and my family lives an hour and a half away from the city. So I have to, every time I have to go into the city, which is weekly, I'm traveling an hour and a half one way and an hour and a half back, if not more, because of public transport that I have to take sometimes. Normally I like have to drive and public transport just because sometimes it's just cheaper, but I'm having to do that multiple times a week. I'm staying at David's family's place because they're letting me stay there, and I'm like, I only want to stay there a couple nights a week. I don't want to stay too much and overstay my welcome. And then other days I'm driving up to the city and then going all the way back home in the same day because I need to be at my workplace in person at the moment. And then all my friends are more towards the city. And all the events that I'm kind of attending, which is I've got some stuff happening, like living life is up in the city. Like I've got some things happening next weekend that I'm going to, and I hope to film and take you guys along to next weekend, but it's all in the city. So I'm like, I have to keep coming back to my parents' house, and I'm so, so grateful, like unbelievably grateful how they saved me and how they took me straight back in, and they're like, you can obviously stay as long as you need, like, and I'm not having to pay an exorbitant amount. I pay them a little bit of board just because like I just can't not pay them. I'm an adult moving back into their home, utilizing their utilities XYZ. So I was like, I have to pay, but like it's still exhausting, and we're having to wait on this thing to be confirmed, and then we're gonna have to start looking for a place. So I'm just like, oh, I'm realizing how my complaining doesn't feel like I should be complaining because I'm in such a good position right now, but I still just want to complain. Sometimes you can be in a really good spot, but at the same time be like, it's annoying, but I know it's good, but like, it's annoying. And I'm going to say that. I'm allowed to say that sometimes. Yeah. So I know that's not really telling you anything specific, but unfortunately I just can't tell you everything because it does involve me, but it's not like this thing is like not me. I'm waiting on something else. And it's all fine, like we're all good, but yeah, it's still frustrating to wait and have to live so far. But hopefully in the next couple of months, I will be moving, praying it's gonna happen, because I'm done with traveling up and down. I'm done with living far away from my friends. I'm done with living far away from my life, because I really feel like it's impacting my life significantly. I really miss my friends, but I'm so tired sometimes to see them. And I'd love to see my high school friends more, and we're all busy, but like I wish I could be like, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? I'm not 2 hours away. I'm only actually 20 minutes drive from you. Let's go see a movie. I don't feel like I can do that. Liv came over the other night to my parents' house to see me, because she happened to be down where I live. And so that was great. But I was still like, I wish I was just closer to everybody. Just closer to the city, but you know, I will be in due course, and it'll be the right way. I really trust in what is meant to be will be, what is meant to happen will happen, what is meant to be yours will be yours, what challenges are thrown your way are meant to happen. Like if I hadn't gone through what I did with my ex-roommate, I wouldn't be saving as much right now. Like there wouldn't be certain opportunities that I have been given right now. As much as it sucks, and as much as like the problem isn't fully over in my mind until I'm living in another rental, in my own space, like it was meant to happen. I was kind of done with that place as well. David and I had spoken about, I think we're going to move in together around June, July. And it's already June, July. So I was going to be leaving in the next 5 months at that point. So if anything, I've saved more money, so in that way it's good, but it's still traumatizing, because if you haven't seen that video, go check it out on my YouTube channel. I'll see if I'll link it in the bio as well. But yeah, it was crazy. Insane story. If you want some hot tea, go watch that. I'm not going to relive it, because yeah, anyway, we're just forgetting that. So yeah, I'm just in a bit of I feel like it's a bit of a limbo time. That's literally what I'm calling it. I feel like I'm in limbo. I feel like I can't make any big decisions, and the biggest decision with moving has been this stuff. Like this is, and I still feel like I couldn't go and buy certain things because I don't know where it's going to be going until I move. And that's okay. I feel like I need to keep telling myself it's okay, because I can't control what I can't control. So I need to focus on what I can control, which is my own emotions, and, you know, trying to do everything that will help me feel okay. And so tonight I'm going to go see some friends to play board games. You know, I'm getting myself a boost if I want a boost. I reorganized all my finances because obviously everything changed, and I really enjoy that. I could have quite a fun time listening to podcasts about financial freedom, and that can be my nerdy thing. But anyway, that's something I love to do. And I film YouTube, and I might even do a little bit of painting this weekend because it's the long weekend and I have a bit of time, and I just wanted to numb out my brain and think about nothing and just paint. But those are the kind of things I can control. I don't feel like I control my I'm not doing any exercise at the moment, so when I move, we're gonna be like fully on that train again, and I'm so excited to take you along that journey. But because I'm so up and down from my parents' house in the city, and I don't know what I'm doing week to week, I'd literally sometimes on a Monday I go to mum. I don't know if I'm going to be in the office or here on Friday or on Saturday. I don't know where I'm going to be. Not on Saturday, or I mean at David's on Saturday kind of thing. So I feel like I can't exercise properly because I can't join a gym because I don't know when I'll be moving in the next few months, and I also can't run because it's winter, and so typically when I get home it's dark, or when I leave home it's dark. It's all in limbo. That's where I'm at. I'm no longer going to Bali. That's another update because we're waiting on the moving stuff, and because it's kind of just that in limbo time, David and I decided that we wouldn't go on a holiday until we are moved and know for certain of our finances, know for certain that, we have to go and buy a new fridge or not, because he's got a fridge and he's got a washing machine, but he's like, I can't remember if they've been in the shed a while. I don't know if they work. So those kinds of things, we're like, we just need to be really financially responsible. We really, really need a holiday, but I know we're both going to be on this holiday going, don't spend as much money because we might have to spend more when we get back. That is not okay by me. Like, I think it'll be much better if we move, spend the money and go, great, now we can go on a holiday next year. So that's just what that's going to be. So you guys just get to hang out with me at home this year and just go on this crazy ride. But hopefully when we do move, you guys will see all that. We will get to come back to Ikea. You'll get all the moving in videos. You'll get all the cleaning, all the styling, all that. It'll be exciting when that does happen. But what will be will be. What is meant to happen will happen. So like I think about that I used to live in a completely different area in Victoria, and I didn't want to live there. And I remember thinking back, oh, now I live in Melbourne, and I reckon because I made this one decision at this point in time, that has led me on this whole different route. So I really believe in all the ripple effect, the butterfly effect. You can really trace back a lot of your life to go, oh, if I didn't go through this one thing, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't get crazily kicked out of my last apartment, I may not be in this country in a few years, kind of thing. You never know. So now I have all my IKEA stuff. I've updated you on that. And now I'm just going to hang out until I have to go to my... Why do I keep saying have to? Well, I guess have to, as in I need to go, I need to leave here at a certain time to go. So maybe I'll just go somewhere that I can have a look around some shops that I think will be a bit quieter. I will pop back upstairs maybe and have a browse. Because I will need furniture. We did almost buy a toaster and a kettle today from Smeg on Facebook Marketplace because someone was selling it at half price because they didn't want it. And then we're like, interesting that it's half price, just something so brand new. And we're like, maybe we should look at reviews because we really like the look of it. And we looked at reviews and everyone was saying never buy a Smeg kettle or toaster, because especially the toaster, because everyone was saying a week after the year-long warranty was up, majority of them break. They were like, it flings your toast out crazily, it burns one side and doesn't toast the other side. If you've had a good experience with Smeg, please leave a comment below in the box, because below in the comments, because I love the look of it, but obviously you can't try until you buy, and I don't want to buy it if it's not a good product. So that's annoying. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap that up here, just because I'm just going to have a chill weekend. I don't really think I'm going to do much other than filming and maybe some painting, but I think definitely please like this video if you liked it, or if you like any of my other videos, please subscribe. I would be really, really grateful for you guys to join along the journey. We have just reached over 1,000 subscribers. So that's really, really lovely. And oh my god, someone just turned their car on in front of me and all the red just went at me. But I would be really, really grateful, and I'm excited to take you along more. Let me know if you want more chit-chatty videos, if you want more day in the life, week in the life videos. I'm thinking about doing a weekly vlog. So every week you get a weekend vlog. Every week you get, this is what Lauren did on the weekend, and you get a fashion or hair video. All those could be included within that, just to give you more more like look into my life and more kind of routine with me. I love a bit of routine. So that might be really nice for you guys. So anyway, I love you all, and I shall see you all later.